Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside, and Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Mikal Bridges out there with Simmons. And it's Young, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Howard in at the two-guard spot. Davis with a screen on Ball. Young from outside, and Sabonis pulls it down. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Howard. Back to Young. Davis with a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. The Magic again can't hit. Nuggets are gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Hendricks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
First free throw is good. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Young, a screen on Brown. Bridges inside. Brown on him. Bridges inside. He's covered by Brown. Just 2 to shoot. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Sabonis sets the pick for Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Young from outside buries it from 3-point range.
Well, anytime you want a 3-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
Young against Ball. Pass to Brown. Here's Mitchell. Launches a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Lonzo Ball third.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Howard, the pass to Young. No good there. Excellent D there from Ball.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Three from the inbound. Again, Mitchell missing. The Magic trail by 5. High post, Davis. Pass to Young. And it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Mitchell finds Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
The first one falls. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Here's Young. He had 15 points last outing. Over Ball. Shots good from Young. Young's got his second basket of the night.
For a player of his size, Young is fearless when it comes to taking the ball inside.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Davis kicks to Young. Pass to Davis. Simmons inside. And he stays with it.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Ball, the bounce pass. Brown with it. Bridges covering. Sabonis' screen on Bridges. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And taken away by Brown. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Ball against Davis. Brown trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
2 shots. Ball hits them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Davis setting the pick for Young. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Sabonis, it's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Even with the contest, Sabonis powers through, refusing to be denied.
Howard kicks to Davis. The Magic again can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 8. Hendricks passes the ball over Young. Ball no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D's to adjust.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Hendricks passes the ball. Mitchell outside. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Not going to go that time. Great tee that time from Davis. Simmons dishes to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Absolutely. I wish I had 2 or 3 like him coming off the bench when I was coaching. If I did, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with you guys.
Mitchell against Howard. Mitchell passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Ellis. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis with a screen on Rozier. Kicks it out to Wilson. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And finished off by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 13 points.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Denver. Moody comes in for Jaylen Brown. Rozier against Ellis. Fires for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Misses in close. The Magic trail by 9. Ellis down low. Covered by Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Terry Rozier. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Reddish, he's checked in for Mitchell. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Rozier pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 8. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bona. And it falls over the rim and in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Ellis right side. Wilson with it. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This one for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 10. To the inside. Here's Moody. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that one's good, Ellis.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Rozier. He's tightly guarded. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Simmons. They've got Domantas Sabonis. All out there with Cameron Reddish. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Bridges finds Simmons. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Howard's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Magic.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Nice jumper there. Once Sabonis gets some breathing room to shoot, he rarely passes it up.
To the middle. It's stolen. Outside, ball. Drills it from outside. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Bridges against Brown. From downtown. Goes up again. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
He's looking for Sabonis and finds him.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Ball against Young. Inside. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Ball, the pass to Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
The Magic shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Here's Howard. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hendricks. Offensive rebound. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Orlando, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And I think for the Magic, they've had a horrendous start to the season. They're really creating a lot of work for themselves here moving forward.
Yeah, but the good news is they are a team that can do that work. It's just a question of solving these early problems.
Pass to Howard. Intercepted. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Hendricks can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 11. Davis finds Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
And he's good on the second. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Sabonis. There's Ball with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And so he hits both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Young, here we go. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Sabonis. Misses the three. The Magic trail by 14. And here's Young. 6 points for him. Over Ball. Shots good from Young. Young's got 8.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him there.
Mitchell kicks to Ball. Mitchell looking it over. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Here's Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young left side. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Ball. He's got 8. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Davis kicks to Bridges. Pass to Howard. Bridges sets the screen for Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Now Young. Shoots over Ball. Young, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bridges. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Philadelphia 76ers. The first free throw is good.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16th and 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Back to Davis. Down low, stolen. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Here's Moody. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Davis.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
That free throw missing. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Nuggets. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 13. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. Lonzo Ball, number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Back to Moody. Pass to Bona. Outside Rozier. There's a screen. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 13. Williams with the ball. He's covered by Ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Superb focus on that basket. Williams not letting the contact throw him off.
Ball against Ellis. Ball no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Wilson with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. There's a screen by Williams. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Ball. He's got 8. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter. Ball against Ellis. Picked by Williams. Ellis right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ellis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
There's the screen to the middle. Picked off in midair. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
1:07 left in the second quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. Basket good. Ball's got 13 points in just this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's the pick. Ellis bounce pass.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Ball against Ellis. Here's Bona. Outside Rozier. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
6-second difference between the shot and game plan. Back to Wilson. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Magic have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Number 44. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Denver making a switch here. That one misses. And here's Reddish. Inside. Here's Watford. Missed inside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make the other teams feel left out.
You know, come on, AJ. It's like children. You can't pick favorites.
The level of caring and sensitivity on this set, it's never been higher. Either that or we're just taking this segment off. Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
What a playmaker. Mitchell makes everyone around him better. He's an elite scorer, strong defender, making an impact at both ends.
And the scary part is he seems to just get better every year. And that'll do it for halftime. we send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Magic trail by 14, and so in the game for the Magic, Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Howard. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Davis at the 5. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hendricks, and he goes in for the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Brown dishes to Mitchell. From past the arc. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble, because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Pass to Hendricks. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Shot clock at 5. Simmons a screen on Brown. Baseline jumper, and there the Magic with another bucket.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 26.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Howard, the pass to Simmons. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes down.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Orlando, Ben Simmons. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That's good from Simmons. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Ball. 15 points in the game. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Brown. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Magic trail by 14. Howard with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Howard kicks to Simmons. Pass to Young. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Hendricks. Rebound by the Nuggets. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And he makes the first.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And Brown drops them both.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Ball. And he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Here's Bridges. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 16. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside, Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside, Simmons. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown right side. Pass the ball. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he may not be imposing physically, but Young's skill set enables him to score through the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Simmons dishes to Howard. High post, Davis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has got 15 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Out to the right wing. Hendricks passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. Brown dishes the ball. Takes it inside. Brown deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Ball. Here's the screen. The tray. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Davis, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And that's 17 points for Anthony Davis. Howard against Mitchell, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Here's Young, and Paul with the block. Pass to Hendricks. Denver passing it around. Sabonis sets the pick for Mitchell. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Back to Simmons. And here's Young from the arc. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
On the wing run, from outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 8.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Loads it up for Davis. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Davis with the double team. Hendricks passes to Mitchell. Takes the three. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Simmons passes to Davis. Here's Bridges. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Denver, third best record here in the early going.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
They set the pick. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Nuggets, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Rozier, he's checked in for Ball. He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 18. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Moody with it. He's got 5. Pass to Watford. Back to Moody. Rozier the pass to Watford. They set the pick. 4 on the clock over Williams. The shot by Watford, no good. The Magic shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Ellis. He's putting up 6 points tonight, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Ellis. Now, here's Reddish. Still without a basket. Takes a 3. A nice shot by Moody. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. The Nuggets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Watford with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.131 left in the third quarter. Rozier for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Williams, a screen on Rozier. Fades back. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Reddish. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Nuggets, Kevin Reddish. One shot.
That free throw good from Reddish. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Rozier.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
12 seconds left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. He can't get it to go. And so it's Denver cruising into the quarter break with a 20. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Terry Rozier is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Bona in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Howard kicks to Ellis. For 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Hendricks has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Walsh. Rozier defending. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Reddish. And no good that time. Magic shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's Young on the wing. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Outside Rozier. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bamba. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jackson passes to Bamba. Now, here is Young, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Pass to Reddish. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Young on the wing. The 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
The Magic making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now, here's Howard. Guarded by Reddish. Howard can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Hendricks. Trying to get something going. Orlando grabs the miss. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Brown right side. Pass to Hendricks. There's a good screen. Ball against Young. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Magic trail by 19. And here's Young. Pass to Howard. Back to Young. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 20.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Denver making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 17. Sabonis against Davis. Right side Sabonis. On the wing, Mitchell. The Nuggets with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Simmons finds Howard. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The kick out to Young. His three-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Hendricks. The kick out to Ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Magic trail by 17. Young outside. Out left to the wing. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Howard. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass the ball. Here's Hendricks. Mitchell outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Mitchell against Howard. Back to Young. Simmons sets a screen for Young. High post, Davis. Over Sabonis. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Brown outside. And the turnover again by Denver. The Magic trail by 15. And here's Young from the arc. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Down low, here's Young. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Pass to Hendricks. For 3, Mitchell hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Davis kicks to Howard. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Young, no good. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Craig, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The baseline J. Count that bucket. Young's got 26 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Sabonis' screen on Howard. Right side Sabonis. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Hendricks. Now Ball. Sabonis sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Sabonis. Mitchell in the corner. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 13 points in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 16. Outside Ball. Sabonis inside. Davis is there. Right side Sabonis. Back to Ball. Lets the three fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball against Young. Davis with a screen on Ball. Young passes to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Trendon Watford's checked in for Denver.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Denver shooting in this game 45%. Mitchell kicks the ball. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
And the first one drops. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Ball hits them both. And so Young will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 16. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. Howard against Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And Davis sends it back. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Simmons. Back to Young. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Ball with the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.